Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to install a headlight visor on your motorcycle. And the bike I'm doing this on today is a Kawasaki Vulcan 800, and it's got a 7-inch headlight. And this is the headlight visor I got for it. It's aftermarket. It's made by Showchrome, and it's part number 53-429. And I got this at Fortnine.ca. I'll put a link under the video to where you can directly buy it if you want to. It's very easy to install this visor. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver, and you'll need to remove this Phillips screw right here, and there will be another one on the left hand side as well of the bike. So I'll just proceed to remove both screws now, and just hold on to the light when you're removing the last screw. And now with both screws off, the headlight's going to come off like this. The only thing holding the headlight right now is the connector here, so just be careful. And I'm going to slide the visor in between the headlight and the casing. What I've done here is lined up the visor evenly to these brackets on each side. Now what they recommend in the instructions is that you use some silicone and put a bead here on the headlight visor and the headlight retainer ring. So you want to make sure that the visor is actually contacting the retaining ring. Sometimes you do have to put a shim between the headlight and the light visor here, but since it's quite tight on the retaining ring, I'm just going to leave it and put a bead here. And to put the silicone bead, you're better off to unplug the headlamp. And then put a nice generous bead on the light visor and the headlamp retainer ring. So I put a nice generous amount in there. The reason for that is to hold the headlight visor. And before you let this dry, you may want to pull out the visor to make sure it's in its proper position before the silicone dries. Now it's good if you can let this dry a couple hours. Actually, if you have a whole day to let it sit like this, it's going to be better. And again, before it dries totally, make sure that the visor is even on each side of the brackets here. Once it's dry, you won't be able to move it. Now once the silicone's nice and dry, you can reconnect your headlamp. Then realign the headlamp like this. Now what you want to do is realign the screw holes and then tighten up the screw. There's one on each side to put back on. And that's all there is to installing a headlight visor on your motorcycle. It may vary slightly from model to model, but it's going to be the same principle. And I do like the look of a headlight visor. It gives the motorcycle that extra classic look. And just remember, when you go to find a headlight visor, you want to make sure that you know the size of your headlight beam. So measure it from side to side right in the center, and then just go from there.